Part two on how listening to God made me over $500,000 and counting. After the wax lady spoke to me and told me I should go to aesthetic school, after I left, I felt this weird feeling over me. It was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Should I do this? Like newness, opportunity, what am I doing right now? Like I know I wasn't destined to make 80 dials a day and get hung up on and cursed out on every single day. Heard a message from Sarah Jakes Roberts, and the message was, some of you guys need to go back because you left something on the table. I'm like, go back to Albany? You guys don't know, Albany is a very small town. There's really not too much going on over here. Although my job was miserable, I was like, I'm gonna be a celebrity makeup artist, new city, I don't know anyone, new beginnings, this is gonna be amazing. So when she said you have to go back because you left something on the table, I'm like, nah, not me. After speaking to the wax lady, I started researching esthetician schools in New York City because I wanted to stay there and not come back home. And unfortunately, none of the programs, the hours did not line up with my schedule. So I'm like, all right, God, you're telling me to do this. Nothing's really working out. It's not lining up. So what's the plan? Decided maybe I should just sublet my room and go home and go to school full time out there so I won't have to pay rent. I was broke. This job did not pay me how much you needed to be able to survive in New York City. My mom specifically shut that down. She's like, heck no, you're not subletting your room and having your sister stay with a stranger. I still try to do it anyway because one thing about me, I'm ambitious. So none of that worked out, but I ended up getting super sick. You guys don't know, I struggled with something called sickle cell anemia, and that causes extreme pain, which leads to hospitalizations. And I have so much PTSD from the way they treated me in the hospitals in New York City. We all know New Yorkers are really rude, but I didn't know that rudeness and that anger carries into the hospital. When I was trying to sublet my room, I told my parents, you know, I think I'm supposed to do this. Like God wants me to do this. And my parents, she told me like, no, she's like, stick it out, stick out your job. You haven't been there long enough. And maybe after a year, you can try out what you want to do. So I ended up falling really sick and being treated horribly in the hospitals in New York, so bad that my parents had to drive 2.5 hours to pick me up and bring me to a hospital out here. And this happened twice. And I told my parents I refuse to stay in this city if I have to continue to deal with the awful treatment that they give me in the hospital. Type part 3 if you want part 3.